In focus is NBCC, and we've got the management of the company, Mr. Vishnu Das, who's Chairman and Managing Director, joining us on the show on the phone line from Delhi. Now, Mr. Das, you've won a fairly substantial contract for a housing project somewhere to the tune of over 4,200 crores. If you could walk us through the details of this project and how this is going to play out in terms of revenues for you.
See, this has been given by Ministry of Urban Development to NBCC for, it's a redevelopment project. And it's the East Kidwai Nagar, it's called Kidwai Nagar East, it's near AIIMS, Delhi. And almost 4,800 dwelling units will be constructed here after redevelopment. It's a self-financing kind of a project where the part of the around 11 lakh square feet of the commercial area will be commercially exploited. And then with that money, this will be developed. The 4,800 units will be developed. That's the thing. And the number of quarters will be varying from type 2 to type 7 kind of quarters will be there, where the senior executive from the Government of India will be staying. It's under GPRA, General Pool Residential Accommodation, for secretaries, additional secretaries, joint secretaries, directors, and down the line, the quarters will be available for various categories.
Right, Mr. Das, afternoon. Now, the company says that it will get 10% of the project cost. Is this the only source of revenue from the project, or are you entitled to any sales, and if so, how much?
No, see, this is, we get around 10% of the cost of the project. From the prime cost, we get 10% consultancy charges for the project. And the entire sales proceeds will go into a escrow account. From there, the money will be given to us for construction, and we get our 10% consultancy charges.
Right. So, but Mr. Das, I understand that the project implementation is over a period of 5 years. So how does it work after that? At the end of 5 years, when you've completed the project...
let me tell you, this is we have already done a project, if you know, New Moti Bagh, we call it New Moti Bagh. It's a part of the Netaji Nagar Old. And that project has also been constructed after auctioning 3 acres of land, and with that money, it has been constructed. This is another experiment by the Government of India for redeveloping the old colonies which are dilapidated and is not in good condition. Those colonies will be redeveloped, and part of this comes to the auction where the Government of India does not put its own money, but it gets the money to the sale proceeds or a long lease, and with that money is constructed. In the pipeline, it is a principal decision be taken by the Government of India to redevelop the old colonies. So many more colonies will come in future. At the moment, we are working on the remaining part of the Netaji Nagar, Kasturba Nagar, and Tyagraj Nagar. And CPWD is also working similarly for the other projects. All these old colonies will be redeveloped. That's the area which I think is a very important aspect, where the old colonies could be redeveloped and we can use much for FAR, allowed FAR. And where the government did not put money, and a lot of residential accommodation could be arranged for the population.